busy here. Oh, fuck. It's another Sunday, isn't it? Alright, so what's new in the world? It looks like people are going fucking insane from watching various news articles and such. I quit watching the news, like network news. What's the point, really? They've gotten as bad as radio personalities, telling you what you want to hear, what you should listen to, and so forth. News isn't news anymore. It's reality TV with anchor people and commercials. I mean, come on. Well, as the global platform breaks down and submerges itself into chaos, I just been over here working. Lots of work. I got stuff to show you. Let me get some time so I can get some video edited and up. Here lately, I've been helping my mother move. Total sum about 3 miles down the street. Literally right around the corner from us now, here at this homestead, which is cool. My kids love it. They can walk there, you know. So if I'm not working, I've been over there last week or so. So that's kind of where that's at. I haven't had a lot of time. In fact, I'm going to get this recorded, put up, and then we're going to head over to their home and start packing and unpacking and moving, and it's a nasty mess. But it's got to get done, and that's how it is. So we'll get to the editing process. I will get some footage up. Let me see. 68 Chevelle, the frame I showed you. I started welding up the tub. Almost done welding up the tub. In fact, I need to, well, the passenger car compartment. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think of this. There's some very skilled professionals. No, scratch it. There are some skilled experts out there of either professional or hobbyist vein. It doesn't really matter. Expert is expert. Professional just means you're getting money for it. The braces and everything, they're like that far from the floor, and they welded up all these holes. They didn't ever actually make contact to the bracing, so I had to jack the bracing up, screw the floor down, drill holes, beat the welds around the welds and such down to make it work. I still got some air gap there, but for the most part it all worked out pretty well. Along the door edges where the floor meets the rocker panel, it's pretty well fatigued there. It's not in the greatest shape, but it's serviceable. I don't know. Anyhow, I structurally plug welded those with like a 5/16 hole. I think is what I wound up using, or something like that. And I brazed that whole thing along there, which was fantastic because you can just flow that brazing in, level out an area. It's almost as nifty as lead, but not quite. But it's got more structural complementary traits to it than lead does, and it's not lead. So let me know your thoughts on that. It's structurally plug welded. It's not going anywhere. But just to make that transition from floor to rocker and scuff panel, I went ahead and brazed it in. This one I'm going to braze in. We'll see if I have any issues with it. But I've taken to brazing in small areas to fill in pinholes, some certain holes themselves, so forth. I got the small cup out today. I'm gonna need to weld up the firewall and start working on the rear section. Chucklehead, who was helping this gentleman, put the outer wheel arch on, put the quarter panel on, but neglected to finish cleaning up where the inner wheel arch welds into the frame, to the tub. And install that. So I got to clean up all the metal that's been, everything else has been cut away from it. It's just got where it welds together left. So that'd be an interesting adventure come Monday. That'll probably be Monday afternoon, because the firewall is going to take me quite a bit of time to get mashed around. C10 is still kind of in flux, floating around. The owner's working on getting all the mechanical, electrical, fuel, braking, interior. He's taking care of everything except for what we've done. He's putting the glass in the doors. Mind you, if you'll recall, we were supposed to get parts on pallets, fix them, clean them, paint them, wet sand and rub them out, and send them. We've done a lot of assembly on this thing. I'm not bitching. J-Town does this right. He's a super cool guy. He does you solid. He's got the GMC 20 3/4 ton 69. There's a lot in it that he's been going through. The fuel system wasn't up to snuff. They actually just put an electric fuel pump in. They're getting this truck where this guy could drive the motherfucker to California when we're done. He wanted it to run and drive and operate. I'm doing exactly what he said. There's additional stuff on top of the engine drop and all that. I don't know how it's gonna shake out. You're not gonna get a better shop. You're not gonna get a more cost-effective shop. You know, all the aspects are taken care of. So we'll see how it shakes. It'll be a good old truck when we're done. When Trevor's done, not me. 66 Chevelle. I've photo documented it, and I gotta go in and actually make some notations. Then we start disassembly. 71 Monte Carlo that's been here forever and a fucking day. Jeremy, let me see here. Jeremy got the underside of the hood cleaned up, shot in primer. We'll sand it down and paint it black on Monday, tomorrow. The inner fenders, we've got painted black. You know what? Jeremy's got the hood painted black. Flat black, satin black. Insides of the fenders, satin black. Cleaned up, some rust encapsulation going on there. They weren't that bad. There was surface rust, that was it. So they just needed cleaned up, and we shot an encapsulator after we cleaned them up, just in case we missed anything. They're hard to get up inside of. So there you go. We had a couple little revolving jobs, quickies, that were supposed to come in, which would have been dandy because that keeps the cash flow moving, as you well know. They fell through, so that's a bummer. That put us in a spot, and I hate that. I hate getting put in a spot. Then I like getting paid weekly. And here's the trick. Here's something else that some of you guys are out there going, yep. Oh yeah, I know that. Running the show, Jeremy and I, running the show. Let's say payday comes around on Friday. And we didn't get a check because the gross, the net, everything in, whatever, cash flow is not there. Next Friday doesn't mean we get 2 paychecks. It means we get the paycheck for that. Then we move on. You don't get to make up those back. The aim is to get solvent, to get in a position where you're loquacious, I believe is the word. And at that point, the sum of your net and owner's drawings is greater than what a typical salary would be. But it takes some time to get there. Till then, you're kind of eating shit, grubbing in the dirt for anything you can get, you know. So, moving on. Stress, it's up there. No cigarettes still. Smoking the little cigars. There's days I'll have 2, one in the morning, one at night, or like split it up, 4 sessions, half of each time. There was a day I had like 6, so I don't know where we're at on that battle. My weekends tend to tame that. By Friday, I'm like, The aim is to their special occasions. A special occasion for me, as simple as my life is just my morning coffee. I can have a little cigar with it or something, you know. Actually enjoy a real cigar. That was my aim. It wasn't even, oh, cigarettes are disgusting, I want to save my health, and I want to, don't get me wrong, these are ideas in the back of the mind, but my history, I've applied enough hardy plank siding. If you don't know what hardy plank is, it's compressed silica sand. It's compressed concrete. I've installed enough of that to kill any 6 men. Because, you know, young and stupid and cutting the shit with a skill saw and kicking silica sand up in the air. I did a lot of that. I'm not telling you I'm intelligent. I'm not telling you I have any particular mondo skill sets or yeah, don't do what I've done. How's that? Looking back, understanding what I've done to myself, it's probably bad. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much some of it. The car lot guys, used car lot guys are calling us again. I don't know how to feel about that. There's one that we'll do work for. The rest of them, not so much. And they can't get it to their fucking heads. If I'm there on a weekend, I'm working on something that's behind, or something that's paying stupid amounts of money to get done in a hurry. One of those two got to happen. Man, yeah, we're plugging away. Talking to the shop owner across the way at J-Town. Was it Rat Rod magazine, Rat Rod Build Off, is, I think, just now wrapping up. Or something like that. It's happening in this arena of time. It does every year. It has for the last several. And I'm really pondering, looking up to see what it takes to get our name in the raffle, because they pick 12 builders plus last year's winner. I'm thinking about throwing our name in that raffle. We can meet in St. Louis and do the 300-mile shakedown from there. That would mean we'd have to position ourselves come August next year to shut down completely through August and part of September. We might be able to do it. The aim is to financially be able to do it. So we'll see. We'll see how it all shakes out. That's just random thought. Sorry. We'll reel it back into reality. Our little meager paint facilities, we're hardening up, like the front doors. We're making front doors. We're going to start hardening that up real soon. We've had enough issues with paint we've ironed out where it's not operator error at this point. It's completely environmental. So we got to start tending to our environment. When you had operator error going on, when you had a greenhorn, when you had someone cutting their teeth and learning, and it sounds like a horrible way to run a shop. I saw the potential in Jeremy. I understood what he can figure out when allowed to do so. So I allowed him to do so. And he's laying paint down right now like a 5 or 10 year veteran, you know. Very consistent, very flat paint using reasonable materials. So we're going to harden that spray area up and use better materials and filter the air in and out. Part of the process, you know, like I said, we're 3 years old. It's September. We're 3 years old now. This shop. If that's not fucking crazy. Just is. So we're plugging away. Keeping my attitude in check. Keeping my mood, my temper in check as much as possible. Because if I can keep upbeat and up tempo, everything else will. Alright, I'm going to catch you next week. You have a great day. Comments, death threats, love letters, leave them down there. Thumbs up, thumbs down. But if you thumbs down, give me a thumb. You take the time to hit that button. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know where did I fail you? Am I just an asshole? Am I ugly? I know I'm ugly. Got this big fat Irish nose. Look at that fucking thing. Let me know where I failed. If it's a criteria I give a shit about, we'll work on it. If it's a criteria that I'm not trying to fulfill, we'll address it. Fuck it, we'll address it. I'm not here to be a prick. I'm not here to be an asshole. I'm not here to shun people, yell at people, or make more drama in existence than necessary. That's just the way it goes. So, all fair in love and war. Man, you guys have a good day. I'm gonna get this loaded up. Go move more shit.